starting in 3, 2. I'm a fairly observant person. If you've changed your glasses, I notice. You've cut your hair, I notice that too. But here's something else I've noticed. Teenagers, especially my batchmates, we hesitate. Let's say there's a task, like decorating the classroom board, performing in fillers, or even Rockfest. We have insanely talented artists, musicians, amazing vocalists whose voices could shake the halls. But you know what happens? They step down. They think, I'm not qualified enough. I won't be chosen anyway. Even my best friend who was supposed to audition with me stepped down. She didn't even try. She thought, they're better than me. Maybe I should give them a chance instead. And that's when it hit me. We don't wait for the world to judge us. We judge ourselves first. You know what advice people give? Don't worry about what other people think. Yeah, that would be great advice if other people actually had time to think about us. The truth is, nobody is really thinking about us that much. We are the ones thinking about ourselves, over-doubting, overthinking, doubting, replaying the moments everyone else had forgotten. We say society judges us, but what if society isn't the biggest problem? What if the most dramatic, critical, loud perfectionist in our lives is us? Self-judgment is like an annoying roommate in our brain. They are always whispering, you're not better than them. Just give up, sit this one out. And the worst part, we believe it. My story, 3 years, one sport. It took me 3 years just to try out volleyball, not because I didn't like it, I loved it. But when I saw my seniors play, instead of feeling inspired, I thought, wow, they're so much better than me. I don't even know the rules. So I stepped away. I did the same thing for tennis and badminton, and eventually I got stuck with a sport I didn't even care about. It was like the emotional equivalent of being picked last in PE and pretending you're thrilled. Which, let's be honest, you're not. Then, when I actually tried the sport, I loved it. It was fun, I made friends, and plot twist, I found out I wasn't that bad at it. Then came singing, dancing, acting, that same hesitation, same fear. But when I actually tried it, it felt great. The seniors I was so afraid of, they weren't judging me, they were cheering for me. Here's a quote I love. It isn't the devil at your door, it's just your own shadow on the floor. That fear, it wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from me. And it wasn't just me. At an English elocution audition, my batch had a massive crowd. But guess how many showed up? 5. Only 5. When I asked my friends why, they said, English isn't for me. I'm not really that good in English. Which, let's be honest, is code word for I don't want to embarrass myself on stage. There was this one time, a really talented artist, genuinely gifted, stepped back from a competition because she said she was bad at watercolor. I was like, you could make the Mona Lisa cry and you're afraid of water? But the one that hurt the most, my best friend. She dances, she sings, she shines, but when she saw other people more talented than her step up for auditions, she stepped back. She said, we probably won't get any good roles anyway. And that's when I realized something big. Self-judgment is contagious. But maybe so is courage. So how do we fight it? Step 1, small compliments. It wasn't a grand moment for me. No standing ovation, no spotlight. It was the small things, like someone saying, "Hey, you did great today." Usually I'd laugh it off. It wasn't that great, but thanks anyway. I kept waiting for something big and shiny, but in wanting the big thing I didn't have, I ignored the small things I already did. Those compliments, they were seeds. I just had to let them grow. So I started doing something different. I let myself feel good. I let myself believe people. I started chasing encouragement and not perfection. And that changed everything. Step 2, start small, think fresh. If you're a singer, try this experiment. Record yourself. Play it back. Hate it? Of course you will. You're human. You'll think, wow, do I really sound like a broken speaker underwater? Then you'll delete it, record again, delete it, repeat until despair. Don't worry, happens to all of us. But instead try this. Record yourself. Don't delete it. Listen tomorrow. Because tomorrow you'll hear something new. Not perfection, but progress. You'll hear something yesterday's mind couldn't. Here's another trick. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Yeah, it sounds weird, but try it. Look yourself in the eyes and say, they're not better than me. I'm no less. I can do things they can't, and the things I can't do, I can learn, or I can live without. Because that's what makes me unique. You don't have to win the whole world. Just don't lose yourself along the way. So here's my last thought. Self-judgment isn't a life sentence. It doesn't vanish overnight. But little by little, by showing up, letting compliments sink in, by starting small, we learn to silence that voice in our heads. Admiral McRaven once said, if you want to be successful, start by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you'll have accomplished the first task of the day. That one completed task gives you the momentum to do the next and the next. He wasn't just talking about blankets and pillows. He was talking about new beginnings, about how small wins build confidence and how confidence builds courage. Because most of us don't fail at dreams. We fail by refraining from starting them. We keep waiting for the perfect timing, the perfect confidence, that perfect version of ourselves. But perfection isn't a starting point. It's a journey to a destination. And self-judgment doesn't stop us because we aren't good. It stops us before we ever get the chance to become good. I'd like to end with a dialogue from a scene, a simple but powerful one, from the movie Life in the Metro. A man says, "My friend bought a car, and it's been sitting in his garage for months." The girl says, "Why?" The man replies, "He says he will only take it out when every traffic light in the city turns green." The girl frowns and says, "Well, that's stupid. Your friend's an idiot. How will he know whether the lights turn green if he never takes the car out?" The man smiles and says, "Exactly. If he never takes the car out, how will he ever know? So just start. Make your bed. Take the car out of the garage. Don't wait for green lights. Go and turn them green. The world is awaiting your first move." Thank you.